What's going on, guys? I'm Bill and welcome to Bill's How To. Today I'm going to show you guys a whole range of different ways that we can remove damaged or threaded screw heads. In this case here, they're not damaged, however they are a strange shape, so there's some form of security screw. I've gone through all my screwdriver bits or my security bits, and unfortunately I don't have one for this one here. It looks almost like a teardrop shape, so I'm going to show you guys a whole range of different ways that we can remove these screws without actually needing the security bit. So the reason why I need to remove the frame is because I need to change the fly screen behind it. As you can see, it's completely worn out and it's very easy to put a hole straight through that. So let's get straight into it and I'll show you a few ways that we can remove these screws. So the first way is by using an angle grinder. Okay, what we want to use is a cutting disc, a nice thin disc. What we're going to do is put a slot straight into the screw. Now a lot of people have asked me in the past why I don't have a guard on the grinder, and that's simply to get in tight areas like these ones here. So like I said, we're going to put a slot straight through the middle of the screw. So being very careful not to go all the way down against the frame. So as you can see, I've put a slot straight into the head of the screw as close to the center as possible, and then we're going to use a flathead screwdriver and remove that out. So now that first one's been removed, you can see just how strange that head is on it. Like I said, I'm not going to go out and buy a security bit just for this one here. These methods will work for pretty much all your screws that have security heads or have been damaged or threaded in some way. So once again, we're using a grinder for this method. I'm using a cutting disc, and what we're going to do is we're going to grind this bottom section flat and also the top section of the head. Usually you could use a grinding disc, however I want to make sure that I don't get too close to the frame and damage that. So what we're going to do is grind the bottom section flat, grind the top section flat, then we're going to use an adjustable wrench and we're going to be able to remove this. So once you've grinded the top, that's what it looks like, and also the bottom. And now we're just going to use our adjustable wrench and we're going to be able to remove that. So the next two methods we'll be doing will involve using specialty bits. This one here is a screw remover, and this one here is also known as an easy out. So the difference between the two, this one here costs about $7, and if you have a look on the top, it's got reverse threads on there. So that means we put this in a drill bit, put it in reverse, and we should be able to hopefully bite onto that screw and reverse it back out. This one here has still got the reverse threads on one side, but if we have a look on the other side, it's also got a little section to be able to clean up the area and also slightly pre-drill it so that we can get this to bite a bit better. So I'll show you guys now how these ones here work. So now we'll try these ones here. So this time around, no pilot hole. Put it in reverse once again, put a little bit of pressure. And those ones work pretty good. And now for these ones here, we're going to start off with the side that has no threads, so the cutting section first, once again in reverse. And we just want to clean this out. And then we flip the bit over and use the side with the threads, once again in reverse. Beautiful, very easy. This time around, using some multi-grips, we're going to try to bite onto the head and turn that until it actually comes out. So there you have it, guys. There's a few ways to remove damaged screws. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. As always, like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Bill. Thanks for watching Bill's How To.